Right, on the last video, we sort of went through the main lines and the hook lengths, what I use. Now, we'll go through how I actually set the rig up. So, I've got shock leader, which I'm going to use. Bang. I've got main line I'm going to use. Ding. It's a hell of a lot easier on the bank, you know. Right, so, £6 and £8 shock leader. So the first thing I'm going to do in my main line, which is the £6, I'm going to tie just a small loop. I don't want it any more than about sort of 15 mil, something like that at the most. Right, just for pull it tight, just wet it, and I use like just a baiting needle just to pull it tight. There we go. So I've got my loop just there. I'll trim that off. Put it over there. For the missus says I've got line in the bed. So there we go. We got just like a small loop. Right. So that would be my main line. So my shock leader is going to be £8, as we've already said. So, a bit different wool in here, but hopefully we can show you what we do. So we've got a small loop, and all I do is just use I think it's just always like a half blood knot really. I'm not that good with knots really, so I'll sort of trap it with my finger and thumb there, and I'll go over the top of it sort of 6-7 times. There we go. That tag end there, put that back through there, like that. Before you start pulling this tight, you always go and moisten it. So just pull the tag end slowly down while holding the main line there. Pull it down. And all I like to do there is just butt it up with my fingers. Pull it tight. Keep it moist. Ooh, missus. So I'm pulling that down, then just sort of ream it down with my fingers. There we go. So that is my shock leader knot. So you want to trim that down as tight as possible. So what I'm going to do for that, I'll just use some little clippers. So trim that down as tight to that knot as possible. Yeah. And that is my shock leader done. So just put it tight again. That's it, there we go. So that there is my shock leader knot. So you can see it. So what I'll actually do there is when I thread that through on the actual main line, that will then go up the rod, down the rod, 2 turns on the reel. That way then I know I've got more than enough. There you go. That is my shock leader done. Right, so we've done a shock leader, so everything's ready to go. Now we're going to set up to actually attach the feeder itself. Right, so we know that the shock leader is £8. So we're going to do a twizzled loop, attach the feeder. So think this is your main line. The first thing you've got to do is put your hook link on. So there we go, 2-inch Dean Barlow feeder link. So that goes onto your main line first. There we go. So that would form what would be your free running feeder. After that, and don't forget this bit, because I always do, if you forget it, you can use stots or shot. I like to use a float stop. There we go. So we've got float stops there. These are the Guru ones. So I'm going to slide one of them onto the main line. There we go. So that will form what would be like where the feeder link sits when the twizzled loop's been done. So I'll get a decent length of line, double it over. Then I tie myself in the bottom of there. Again, small loop. Pull that down tight again. Got my little baiting needle. There we go. We're going to pull that tight. There. So that is that bottom bit done. So now I want to form my twizzled boom. So you got your two ends of your line there, and all you do is twist together. So keep twisting. Bit difficult, so do it here. Keep twisting. Now you want to make this twizzled loop. When you do it on the bank, make it so it is about an inch longer than your feeder when it's on there. So you got your twizzle there. So just form a loop and put that through. Once. That's it. Nothing else. So you got a twizzle boom there. The excess end you want to trim off. Here we go. More line in the bed for sale. This is why we've got the float stop on. A lot of people use stots. Like I say, you can. It's not a problem. Slide that down. You get your link. Think this on. Just imagine this on your rod. That's now going to stop on there and help kick it away. So when your feeder's on there, you can see the twizzled loop is kicking it away from the feeder. Stop any tangles. So what's the loop for on the end? Show you. I use the Krolusu quick change swivel beads. So we've got one or two there. Because it's like £8, I want to use a fairly biggish one. If I can find one. That one will do. Right, so all I do is literally to attach this. You've got your swivel bead there. I just push the loop through the eye like that. And double it back through on itself. Pull the knot back through. And just put the loops back up over themselves. So they will hook onto the swivel. And there you go. That's on there. That ain't coming off. It's done. So you've got your twizzled loop there. There you go. That sort of, hold it there. There you go. So that's going to kick it away from the feeder. And like I say, when your feeder's on there, that's going to hang down to about here. So you always want to make sure that you're a good sort of inch below your feeder. That way then you ain't going to have no sort of twists or anything like that. Because this is quick change, you got like a little hook in there, if you can see it. There you go. Turn that round. Little hook there. So you put your loop of your hook length onto that hook. Slide that plastic sleeve down. And everything is neat and tiddly tidy. Job's a good one. Free running rig. So you use this on still waters if you want to, or on rivers. I use it on the river. This is my river rig. Use it on still waters. Free running rig. Kicked away from, like I say, you can see there, that's going to kick away. So you're not going to get any wrap overs, you're not going to get any tangles. So that's how I set my rig up. We go through some hook lengths We got plenty of time. We got plenty of time in lockdown. So hopefully that's a bit of an insight in how I do my shock leader and how I set the rig up. Oosh.